Hi Taurus, welcome to February 2017. In February, there's a big shift going on with you. The eclipses are now moving to a very powerful area of your life. There is a Leo lunar eclipse on February 10th, and that's bringing the action to your foundation. In August, there'll be an eclipse in Aquarius, and that is about your destiny in the world, your reputation in the world, your profession in the world. And so as we move out of the Virgo Pisces eclipses that have been going on for the past 2.5 years, we're now moving into Leo Aquarius. Although the final Pisces eclipse is on the 25th. And this is a really busy time for you. You're going to find that you're super busy in February. And you may, for some of you, feel like you've got too much going on and that you just want to take it easy. You really do. Like, you know, that saying, slow and steady wins the race. And that is so true for you this year in 2017. Your ruling planet Venus is in Aries right now. She is coupled with Mars in Aries. Well, Venus goes into Aries on February 3rd. And even though I record these in January, I'm already in February. I am so challenged with time and space. There's like no time and space anymore, and it's all in the now. And however, we do live by a man-made calendar, and so and even the energies and the planets, they don't separate each month. It's we're the ones that like to define things. And so your ruling planet Venus enters fiery Aries on February 3rd, and she's not going to leave Aries. She's going to be in Aries, and then she's going to move back into Pisces, and she will retrograde March 4th through April 15th. And so there's a part of you that very much wants to slow down with her. It's very important when these deeply personal planets take their turn to reverse. Venus is a very personal planet. Mars is a personal planet. Now, Aries is 12 signs from you. So when the planets move into Aries, you're getting ready for your new solar year, your birthday. And so there's a really big focus going on with you on a deeper level too. So you've got a lot of busyness going on in your personal life as well as your work and what you do in the world. And then you have this energy of really looking at, how you hold yourself back or how you're getting in your own way. And it's in harmonious energy flow with the moon in Leo, the lunar eclipse. And that's also in harmonious energy flow with Saturn in Sagittarius, as well as the Sun in Aquarius. So Uranus and Saturn are sextile in the Sun and trine in the Moon, grand fire trine. But for you, this is all going on behind the scenes. So it's like one of the reasons you may be feeling you're too busy in February is because there's so much going on inside of you that if you've got too much going on in the world, it could really, just too much. Like you may be feeling like, it's all too much. Breathe, right? Breathing is so important. The breath moves everything. So it's exciting what's happening with you. I mean, you could be getting a promotion, you could be making more money, or you already got the promotion and you've got all these new responsibilities and you're feeling like, wow, this is great, except that now I have all this work to do. I have more work to do and more work to do. And with the lunar eclipse in Leo on the 10th, for some of you, you may need to move. So you're going to find that you're moving this year in 2017 or 2018. There's something going on here in the home that you may be moving to a bigger house. Now that you have this promotion and more money, you want a bigger place, right? Leo rules your 4th house, so you like to live like a king or live like the queen. And so you may be wanting to move. And that's exciting, but it's requiring, right? Packing, unpacking, transferring utilities, all of that work that goes into moving into a new space, a new place. That could be going on for some of you too. For some of you, you're just cleaning house. Like February is a time where you really feel like, I need to clean house. And you know, you do. And, you know, and then you've got this other story going on with your Venus. Venus is your ruling planet. So with Venus in Aries, it's interesting because with Venus in Aries, we want them to start new things. Yet for you, that's your 12th sign. Aries is 12 signs from you. Your new beginning starts in Taurus. So with Venus in that area, it is about cleaning out the subconscious too. So cleaning out, I call them like our inner gremlins, our little inner demons. You know, that negative voice, the critical voice, you know, that holds you back and, lowers the self-esteem. That kind of house cleaning is going on too here with you, because Mars is already in there. You know, and I find when Mars is in the 12th, it can disturb your sleep patterns too. So for some of you, if you're waking up at night, you know, it's the Mars. Although Mars is moving into Taurus here next month, and that's good news, because having Mars in your own sign is going to make you an even more powerhouse. I mean, Taurus is a power sign. You know, the fixed signs are the most powerful. So you are powerful, and you know, so you have a lot of power. But boy, when you have Mars in your own sign, it does make you unstoppable. So, you know, what do you feel is holding you back right now? What do you feel is in your way? Right? Is when we're in this area of life that has to do with the 12th house, we do have to deal with our shadow, as well as Saturn in the 8th with you. What other people want from you, what other people are trying to get from you, you know, is navigating that as well. You know, and the shadow is what we project onto others, or again, it's that low self-esteem or low self-image, or, you know, how we hold ourselves back. You know, this is a really good time for you to work on pulling up your personal power, right? Remembering that you don't have to be perfect, that your perfection is in your imperfection, that you're doing the best you can with what you have every day. And every day, it's going to be different depending on how you feel that day. And that you're moving up in the world and you're getting promoted, and that's good news. And line up with it, right? So line up with the good in your life. Line up with what's working in your life. Line up with solutions. And when you find that that substance is coming up for you, love you, be there for you, and focus on, you know, what is working for you. Focus on your success. Focus, even little success, doesn't matter, because it's positive energy. And when you focus on the good and you focus on the positive, that grows and that gets bigger. And so that's a strong area for you, is focusing on your wins, focusing on what you are accomplishing, focusing on how you do contribute to society, to the world, through your work, through your presence, through who you are. And that's a strong position to take too. So doors are opening for you over these next couple of years in regards to moving up in the world, as well as moving up in real estate, right? So, you know, is you're moving to a bigger house, you're moving to a bigger space, and that's exciting too. So there is a lot of good things happening for you. And, you know, with Venus slowing down, you're going to want to slow down too. And remember, you know, that's the key, really, is remember the tortoise and the hare, you know, is slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. So, and you know that better than anybody, it's not about being first out the gate and, you know, racing to the top. You're going to have years to climb to the top with this energy and these eclipses opening doors for you in your profession in the world and your destiny in the world and what you do in the world. You're going to have years of it. And so you don't have to be in a hurry. Don't let others push you either. Like, don't let others, that could be it too, where other people are trying to push you or, you know, make you work harder, you know, make you a workaholic, you know, and give us more, you know. Don't burn the candle at both ends. Don't exhaust yourself or drain yourself to please others. Please yourself. Make sure you are making you number one. Without you, we don't have anything to talk about. Without you, it doesn't matter. And so it's really important that you are loving you more than the need to keep up with the rat race. Loving you more than the need to be a supreme workaholic, right? And the universe is limitless, so the abundance isn't going anywhere. The abundance is going to be there for you. Yes, seize your opportunities. Yes, move up in what you're doing, right? But don't forget to include you, and don't let other people's agendas take up all your time and, you know, where you feel like you have just too much going on and you're not feeling strong, you know, within yourself, right? And you'll really notice that at that Leo eclipse on the full moon. You know, full moons bring things to completions, but this is a new set of eclipses, so they're bringing new beginnings. And for you, it's moving up in the world, it's moving up in real estate or where you live, and so that's super exciting. And then the sun is going to enter Pisces on the 18th. And so we move out of this air and firepower and we move into the Piscean energy, which is really powerful because we have the final eclipse on the 26th. And new moons are new beginnings, but it's interesting how these moons bring completions too, right? Because Pisces is the last sign, as well as Pisces. This is the last eclipse we're having in Pisces. We won't have another one for another 19 years. And so this is in the area of your friends, your groups, where you associate, where you hang out. And for some of you, you may be feeling like it's time to clean house in this area. Like, you know, it's time to unload the freeloaders, or maybe you're not so into that group that you used to be involved with. Maybe you've moved on, you've evolved from friends or certain people, and that you want to focus your energy elsewhere because you do have a lot going on in the area of your foundation as well as what you do in the world. And you're going to find that that's a strong influence for you in 2017, 2018, and you want to be, you know, really present with what you need to accomplish and not distracted by people that you may have known for a while. However, they're not really in the same vibration as you. And so you may be finding that you are wanting to clean house in many areas in February here, going into March, with the personal life, what you're doing in the world, as well as your goals too. Now this is a very magical Pisces solar eclipse, and there's so much in the water. You have the sun in Pisces. Now Mercury entered Pisces on February 7th, and so you have Mercury in Pisces, the South Node in Pisces, the sun and the moon in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, Pallas Athena, the goddess of wisdom, truth, and Chiron, the wounded healer in Pisces. So there's all this water energy happening. And that really kicks in starting on February 18th, and the Pisces new moon eclipse on the 26th is in this area of your goals, of your hopes and wishes, of sudden opportunities, sudden breakthroughs, and where you associate, the groups you belong to, the friends. It's a new beginning, but it's also completions. So you're making new starts here. Maybe you're looking at, for some of you, you're really looking at your goals. Like, you know, is this goal still worthy for me? Is this goal still appropriate for me? Is this something I still want to do? You're weighing that at this time. You're weighing where you're putting your energy, who's taking your energy, and maybe that's it too, because Pisces washes away boundaries. Pisces is about creativity and spirituality and intuition and our past lives of you know, as Edgar Cayce says, you're the sum total of all you've ever been in this life. And you can see it right in the natal birth chart. And so you don't even have to go to the past lives to see it, although you can be experiencing the past lives here in February with this Piscean energy. But we also have future lives. And many people are time travelers. They come from the future. You're here in this life, but you've come from the future. And so if you find that you don't necessarily fit in, it may be because you're from the future. Time and space only exists in this dimension. It does not exist anywhere else. Everything else, the future and the past, are all happening in the now, on higher dimension, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, all the way up to the 33rd dimension. And so with Pisces, it washes it away. It washes away time and space. And so, you know, this is a very intuitive energy and spiritual energy and creative energy. It's a beautiful energy, and it works well with Taurus, because when you water the earth, everything grows. So you can be very prosperous with this energy and creative with this energy. Too much water can make mud, and then you can not get out of your own way. And there's a lot of water here. So that's another reason why we want slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady is my pace. Don't be too much in a hurry for anything here in February. It's wise to take your time and, you know, really look at, where's my energy going? What gives me passion? What's exciting me? What makes me inspired? Who makes me inspired? Who inspires me? Right? That's the direction you want to go in your inspiration and your passion. Not everybody giving you their problems like you're the big problem solver. Let them solve their own problems, because you've got so much going on inside of you that you got enough to work on. You got enough on your own plate, and you've got the career on fire going gangbusters for you, that you don't, you know, less is more. Work less, make more time for you. Work less, make more life for you. Work less, make more love, fun, joy for you. And, you know, I love what I'm seeing here with the work and the career and, you know, having fun at home. Like, you can even also find that too. Like, you just, you know, block out the world and other people and what they're all about. And you just, like, in your own space, when you're in your own house, your own property, you're just like loving it and just feeling like, oh, you know, king of the castle, queen of the castle. That's it. So you feel like king and queen when you're in your own space, you're in your own house, and, you know, in your own garden and doing your own thing, and it makes you feel strong and happy and joyful. And that's a really good strong point for you, is you gain your strength when you're in your own space and you're at home and you're doing your own thing and you're doing things that's fun for you, and it really energizes you, and then you can go out into the world and conquer and achieve the way you want to, and you can navigate, the things that other people are asking of you, and have strong boundaries with that. Have okay, that may be what you want, but what do I want, right? It's really important that you're looking at what you want, what you need, what makes you feel safe and secure, what makes you feel strong, what makes you happy, and allow that, to happen. And I will talk a lot about Venus retrograde next month, because it really is important for all of us. Venus is what we love and value. Venus is relationships. Venus is the ability to attract abundance. And so she is such a major player in our lives, and especially for you, because she rules you. And it's going to be a big deal with her taking her turn to retrograde, and in Aries, it is about you looking at what you need. What do I need? In Aries, it's all about you, Taurus. And then when it moves back into Pisces, that's when it goes back into the collective, and the collective unconscious, and the collective realm of the ocean and the universe, and how we're all drops in the ocean and stars in the sky. So interesting. And whatever falls by the wayside, the eclipses will take it. The eclipses are the most powerful transit you can experience. They herald new beginnings and completions. And both of these are offering new beginnings and completions. And so whatever falls by the wayside, know that that's the universe saying, you don't need to put energy there anymore. You don't need to put a focus there. It's really not an area for you to be interested in anymore. Follow your passion. Follow what inspires you. Those are your clues from your soul power that you pull up that directs you on your life path. Follow your north node. Follow your own star. Don't get distracted by other people or their star, their north node. Follow your own north node, right? And so with the Piscean energy, we got to watch for idealism, idealizing people or situations and not seeing them for who they really are, or escaping too much, or defeatism, where you're not there for you and you're not doing the empowerment, the self-empowerment. The age of Aquarius is the age of empowerment. And you have Aquarius on that midheaven, on that 10th house of what you're here to do in the world. And you are here to be future focused in the work that you do. You're here to be number one and successful and feel great about what you're doing, and expanding that consciousness and expanding yourself into the world. And even the Pisces energy is really positive for you, because it's in that area of goals. It's in the area of being forward focused and sudden windfall, sudden opportunity, sudden breakthroughs. It can be bringing prosperity to you and lucrative opportunities for you, increasing your abundance, increasing your prosperity. And that's always exciting too. And, the Mars is going to couple with Uranus on the 26th. And be opposed by Jupiter. So make sure you are, like I said, really taking time for yourself, because that's where the exhaustion can come in, where you're just doing too much because you've got this huge promotion or your business is going gangbusters and you're just, working 24/7, and it catches up with you in Pisces and you're just like, whoa, I got to slow this down, and I've got to take time for my health. I got to take time for me. I got to take time to meditate, work out, eat well, exercise, all of that, right? Because your wealth is in your health. The better you feel, the more you attract. The better you feel, the more you can achieve. And so it's worth it to take time, to take days off, to take hours off, to take time for yourself, even if you feel like, it's so exciting what you're doing and it's going your way and you're thrilled, and that's good. But you also want to make sure that you're taking time for you. So I'm not seeing a lot happening in the love area. That will come more next month for you, but that doesn't mean love isn't happening, because you've got this big focus going on in that area of new friends, and new friends that could turn into a lover for you. So for those of you open to new love, new relationship, it could happen now. It could happen next month. And, you know, especially around your birthday time, you could find that you meet that special person that just lights you up and is absolutely right for you. For those of you coupled, I'm not seeing any challenges in the relationship area. You know, it's like you're just so happy to be with your partner and be home, is what I'm seeing. And that you and your partner want to move and or expand the house. You want to make the house bigger, and, you know, maybe add on a new room or a sunroom or, you know, a front porch or something like that, where you and your partner want to expand your castle and make it even more comfortable and beautiful. Taurians, you're ruled by Venus, and that's beauty. And so you love beauty. You love beauty in the home. You love to look at beauty. Surround yourself with beauty because it makes you feel good. Money looks fantastic. The money is increasing with you, and that's money coming through the work that you do, through the business you own, and it is expanding. And so that's another reason why you want to make sure that you are slow and steady wins the race, and not burning the candle at both ends, taking really good care of you. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, Google Plussing my videos. Taurus, you're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. And just remember, slow and steady wins the race.